We'll be right back with more. Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Rob Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Brogdon in at the point. And for the Pistons, Isaiah Stewart out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Lee in at the 1 spot. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just seed them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Pass to Cunningham. Goes back up. He lays it in. Cunningham's got the opening basket of the game for the Pistons.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Tatum. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. The pass to Burks. Stewart with it, guarded by Horford. Ogden against Lee. Pass to Horford. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
Burks on the wing. And Noel kicks to Burks. A 3-pointer off the mark. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Noel. And the rejection by Tatum.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
So it's the Pistons now.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Lee with the ball. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Passes it to Burks. No good with the triple. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Boston. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up. Ready on the catch.
Outside Tatum. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Burks, the pass to Noel. Really left alone that time.
Well, Nerlens Noel adding to his offensive repertoire. Soft-looking jumper from the big man.
Bounce pass from Brogdon. Tatum against Burks. That's tipped and stolen by Noel. Williams with the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Now here's Lee after Jaylen Brown's miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brogdon. Lets it go with a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Pistons now going the other way. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He can put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Lee. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Yep, that one goes.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Tatum. And the rejection by Noel.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ogden against Lee. To the left side wing. And here's Cunningham. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. No good from Lee. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. And it's Noel with the rebound. The Pistons trail it. The drive by Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And Boston has possession following the bucket by the Pistons. Tatum down low. Burks covering, and the rejection by Noel. Burks against Horford. Lee goes in. Noel. Now, here's Stewart. He's guarded by Brogdon. Noel trying to break loose. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
And the first one at the line is good. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Bagley, he's checked in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Alec Burks. And Hayes subbed in for Saban Lee.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Now, here's Cunningham. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Brown dishes to Smart. Brown trying to free himself up. Smart misses. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Hay kicks to Hayes. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Boston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Now here's Brown. An 11-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. The pass to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. For the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk comes in for Noel. And Diallo subbed in for Cunningham. And then for Boston, Vonleh comes in for Al Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 2. Here's Hayes. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Bay. Shoots over Brogdon. Bay, no good. Now Smart, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And it's Gallinari missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
The Celtics shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's White. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Smart. 14 points from him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Passes it to Vonleh. It's Brogdon on the wing, and he goes in for the dunk.
There's a certain sort of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon brings to competition every night. Off the triple drive, okay.
To the paint, here's Olynyk. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Smart with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In Malcolm Brogdon, we've got a player who's won more than his share of individual accolades.
Right, think about it. In college, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards, and then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 17. Not a bad resume, guys.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
First free throw is good. Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice. But Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Bagley trying to free himself up. Bay, no good. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Cleveland. Smart deciding where to go with it. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Hayes, the pass to Diallo. Back to Hayes. Olynyk inside. Gallinari on him. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Celtics with the lead. White goes in. Bay pulls it in. Detroit's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Hayes kicks to Bagley. Hayes, the pass to Diallo. He can't get it to go. Deflects the pass. Boston's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. The Pistons shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Hayes up top. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Bay. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's White on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Bucket is good. Hayes has got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Here's Pritchard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Here's White. That's tipped.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Hayes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Diallo kicks to Bay. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Olynyk against Gallinari. Elbow shot. That one falls.
In between game for Danilo Gallinari. Okay.
Tie game in Detroit. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Here's Pritchard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. We've got Saddiq Bey. He's out there with Diallo. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Olynyk in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here is Gallinari. Olynyk trying to break loose. Here's Von Lane. Rebound by Olynyk. The Pistons leading. And here's Hayes. He kicks to Bagley. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the middle, here's Von Lane. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And there's the pass to Bay. Down low, Gallinari with the steal. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, "If we bring the same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen." Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. So here's Gallinari after the basket by Detroit. Driving to the basket. Out to White. Five on the clock. A second chance effort. Detroit with the rebound. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Now here's Hayes. To the middle. Bay gets the bucket. Bay's got the lead up to 6 now for Detroit.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Endorse the man who dunked on Shaq back in the 2019 dunk contest. Hamidou Diallo has great athleticism, as we saw.
Oh, no doubt. And not just vertically, guys. Like, he is elite with his wingspan. You know, the question for him, because of his perimeter shooting, can he be consistent enough to get himself between the lines for consistent stretches? But athletically, he's a fit in the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Olynyk. Alec Burks comes in for Sadiq Bey. Cunningham, he's checked in for Diallo. And Lee's subbed in for Hayes.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Williams against Lee. Driving inside. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Bagley, no good. Celtics trail by 4. It's Brown with the drive. The 3 from Tatum. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Well, the ability to stretch you to deep, and Tatum's impact is so profound.
Lee passes to Cunningham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Cunningham's got 7 points. Kicks to Brown. Williams in the post. Defended by Bagley. Tatum no good. Detroit leading by 4. Cunningham looking it over. Here he goes. And then Cunningham slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Detroit. Tatum against Stewart. Knocked loose. Lee with the steal. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
So it's Boston now. 8-point game. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 4 to shoot. Burks with the steal. To the paint. Here's Bagley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bagley's got 4 this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've also protected the rim with a lot of energy today. Good amount of blocks in the first half.
And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lee left side. Here's the drive. Knocked away. Here's Stewart. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now a 12-point Piston lead.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Bagley. Brogdon, he's checked in for Boston. Back to Horford. It's Brogdon on the wing. Takes it inside. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brogdon's got 11 points.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Pass to Burks. He kicks it to Cunningham. Lee outside. Horford against Stewart. Detroit needs to get off a shot. No good from Lee.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Connects from 3-point range. Tatum's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics. Now here's Lee. Last time 14 points for him. Passes to Burks. A 3-ball. The rebound by Brogdon. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Brogdon the pass to Williams. It's Brown with the drive. It's blocked.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon understands how to score in the NBA, and right now he's cooking, folks.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Stewart passes to Cunningham. And he drives in, and Cunningham with the slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Brown, following the bucket by the Pistons, and the dunk by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Pistons leading by 4. Now Cunningham. He's got 13. Drives to the hoop. And Cunningham with the slam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Boston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Horford, no luck.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Cunningham kicks to Burks. Lee passes to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Lee outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 9-point Piston lead. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Vonleh's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 9. Brogdon the pass to Vonleh. Back to Brogdon. Feeds it to Vonleh. And stolen by Noel. And taken away by Brown. Tatum passes to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%. Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Brown. For the Pistons, Olynyk, he's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Burks. And Hayes subbed in for Lee. And so he makes both from the line. Detroit leading by 7. To the right side. He takes it in. Diallo, no good. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Diallo. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Here's Hayes. Here's Olynyk. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Brogdon the pass to Horford. Back to Brogdon. The layup off target. The Pistons leading. Here's Cunningham, and it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipes. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Tatum passes to Horford. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Hayes dishes to Olynyk. And yes, it's good. And it's an 8-point Detroit lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Boston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Vonleh with it. Noel on him. And the rejection by Noel. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Bays checked in for the Pistons. The Celtics also changing it up. Alinari, he's checked in for Noah Vonleh. White comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. .107 left now here in the second. 5 to shoot. Here's Gallinari. Detroit with the rebound. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. That shot misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Diallo kicks to Hayes. Out to the wing. Olynyk has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. Trailing here by 8. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded by Diallo. Tatum deciding where to go with it. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, you guys have gotten defense into offense. How do you keep that going?
Push the ball. We always want to push the ball. That's to stop. But again, we got to make good decisions. We don't want to come down and give it right back to them and let them run it down our throats the other end. Run the ball, wings get out and run, pass it ahead, but then make good decisions and attack the basket.
Dwayne, good luck the rest of the way. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks. Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
There was absolutely no stopping Cade Cunningham in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, you might think the starters are kicking the band. No one wants to be outshined.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Well, if they haven't given away so many possessions, check this out, Shaq. The score would look different, don't you think? I mean, we could talk about shot selection and defense and all that, but if you keep losing the ball, that matters most.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Celtics trail by 8. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. And that one drops for him. The Pistons shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Lee passes to Cunningham. Shoots the 3. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Boston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Lee finds Burks. And another 3 for Detroit.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. In the corner, Tatum with it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Tatum's got 18 points in the game. Detroit leading by 9. Lee outside. To the inside, Burks. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
14 feet away, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
First free throw is good. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Good on both.
Well, how about Jason Tatum's rookie season? In the heat and the crucible of the playoffs, this guy rose to the level of the pressure. Incredible.
Now here's Noel. Here's Stewart. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Thank
you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top 3-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. The guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. Driving in. Stewart with the steal. Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Bagley's checked in. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 13-point game. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Lee. Here's Tatum with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Tatum's got 22.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And Detroit has possession. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Bagley, no good. Celtics trail by 11. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Tatum. He's got 22. Brown outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Over to the left wing. Here's Cunningham. Some solid defense from Brown. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now the pass to Brogdon. 3-pointer. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, here's Bagley. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And it's blocked. Lee with the ball. 12 points for him. Pass to Burks. Back to Lee. Stewart kicks to Burks. Fires the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Burks has got 8 here in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pistons?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And not to mention all the steals they've piled up. They've gotten after it defensively.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And the dunk by Horford.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 15.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Celtics trail by 8. Brogdon outside. Tatum with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Horford. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lee against Williams. Here's Stewart. No good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Brogdon. He's got 14. Over in the corner, Brown. Over Stewart. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Bagley. He has 6. They get a hand on it. Taken away by Williams. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Lee. Hangs. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Brown.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Pass to Cunningham. Over Brown. Bagley. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 6.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And a different look here for the Pistons. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Alec Burks. Diallo, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Hayes subbed in for Saban Lee. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Smart comes in for Jason Tatum. Derek White's checked in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Malcolm Brogdon. And he gets it to go. Horford's got 10 points.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Bay. Back to Hayes. Bagley kicks to Hayes. From outside the arc, another 3 for Detroit.
really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And here's White. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Pritchard, covered by Hayes. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Pistons leading by 7. Banked in off the glass. Hayes has got his second bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
And the dunk by Horford.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Now here's Hayes. Driving the lane. The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Hayes hits them both. Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, Horford. And there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo. That'll be his second foul of the game. To the inside. Here's Horford. Deflected by Olynyk.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
Hayes the pass to Diallo. Back to Hayes. Clock at 4. Fades and shoots. Gallinari with the rebound.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Outside, White. The feed now to Horford. Over Bagley. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bagley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Celtics trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's stolen by Bagley. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Pistons. Alec Burks comes in for Diallo. Here's the pass to Pritchard. So here's Gallinari. Olynyk is covering. Gallinari down low. He's against Olynyk, and it's Gallinari missing.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Burks for 3. Here's Olynyk. Bay wide open, and he fires. Drains the three-pointer. Bay's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Gallinari outside. Here's the teardrop, and they recover it. Smart kicks to Gallinari. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Hayes, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 14. Outside, Smart. Lets it go from deep. Detroit with the rebound. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Burks looking around. Pass to Bay. Another 3 for Detroit.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. White, wide open. He fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
With 4 seconds on the clock, they get the rebound. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Olynyk's got 8. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pistons ahead as they end the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Lee. Sadiq Bey is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Noel in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Boy, remarkable watching Alec Burks power through the defense.
Here's Pritchard. Gallinari outside. Looking to get it going. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Lee. Pass to Bay. From 8. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside. Get a high percentage look.
Celtics trail by 20. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Williams finds White. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Celtics trail by 15. There's the triple. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the middle. Here's Noel. Up and in on the layup.
How about that show of strength from Nerlens Noel? No fear in how he attacks the defense on these shots.
The pass to Gallinari. Going inside. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pritchard passes to Gallinari. Here's White. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Got a piece of it. Lee with the steal. Pass to Olynyk. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Bay. Now Olynyk passes it to Noel. Shoots over White. And it's Noel missing. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. And that'll be his third foul so far. For the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And it's Cunningham in for Bay. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Al Horford's checked in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum comes in for Marcus Smart. Jaylen Brown's checked in for White. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Pritchard. Now here's Williams. He feeds it to Tatum. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Now here's Cunningham. Defense is right there. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. Detroit leading by 16. Lee outside. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He's obviously pretty happy. He said, I know they're not going to take us lightly next time. We knew what the deal was with that underdog role coming into the game.
Thank you, David. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Outside, Horford. Brogdon outside. And the 3 off target. Pistons leading by 13. Lee outside. Cunningham kicks to Lee. Pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Looks good from Cunningham. Bagley, he's checked in for Noel. Both good from the line that time. Celtics trail by 15. Brogdon outside. Tatum, that's for two. Gets a very good look and converts. Tatum's got 27.
Guys, this guy is a natural-born scorer. Jason Tatum finding his groove.
Brogdon against Lee. Here's the three. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Brown with the second effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Lee against Brogdon. Lee outside. And there's the pass to Burks. And here's Stewart. Basket good. And the Pistons lead by 13. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Williams passes to Horford. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
That one is off.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Now here's Lee. Bagley, no good. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Tatum's got it back down to within single digits for Boston. Lee passes to Cunningham. Driving to the basket. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Cunningham's got 21.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Horford. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy,
Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Free throw drops for Al Horford.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
So Horford gets 2. Detroit leading by 8. Here's Stewart. Feeds it to Burks. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Shooting 2.
That free throw from Lee is good. And both free throws good for Lee.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Tatum on the wing. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Tatum's got 36.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Now, here's Cunningham. Over in the corner, Lee. Outside, Bagley. It's up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now, here's Brogdon. Passes to Tatum. With the floater.
Able to guard multiple positions. Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's a 10-point game. Outside Williams. Down low. Bagley with the block. Works with it. Inside. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Over Bagley. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Tatum's got 38 points. Pistons leading by 10. Lee outside. Outside, Bagley. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham passes to Stewart, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes. Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Alec Burks.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. The Pistons shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Lee against White. Lee dishes to Bagley. Burks on the wing. Back to Bagley. Stewart trying to get open. Bagley, no good. Celtics trail by 8. A floater, and there's the nice layup by White. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Cunningham kicks to Lee. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Pistons lead by 9.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. Tatum with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Tatum drives in. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And the pass to Cunningham. White with the double team. Burks for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And here is Tatum following the 3 from Alec Burks over Lee. And it comes off the front of the rim. Pistons leading by 10. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over White. Cunningham's shot is off. Boston's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Yep, that one goes in there.
Every guard in the NBA should have a floater game. Malcolm Brogdon goes to that aspect.
Lee passes to Bagley. Kicks to Cunningham. Back to Bagley. Williams with the block. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Cunningham with it, working on Horford. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Fades, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Pistons lead by 9.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And here's Cunningham. And so the Pistons take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.